Hey guys, it's Phyllis from Artsy Fartsy Mosaics. Here's my card, yay! So this is the video that we've all been waiting for since I sent Kelty and Margot the little kits. So in your kit, you probably got, hopefully you got a little kit, or you're all going to get together and do it. However you do it. Okay, I'm just showing you. So the aluminum, I like to use a silver because it's a little more pliable. But I get this from China, from Wish. I get lots of stuff from them. Even the little eyeballs are from China. And the heart that we're making today has China. So, coincidence? I think not. But these are what we're going to be making. They're lightweight, they're hard as a rock, and they're made out of cardboard. Yes, cardboard. So you got your little thing. You're going to draw your picture that you want to use on a piece of cardboard like you guys got, and then take your piece of aluminum and make it the shape of what you've drawn, and then you'll set it down on the big piece of cardboard that you've got your thing drawn on, and trace around it, and then when you cut it out on the outside of that line, so that you're going to have a little shelf around this whole thing so we can lay the ball chain on. So here's one that I'm making, and you can see the ball chain. So it has something to sit on. All right? And then cut it out. Cut it out. All right, so I got this one, and I'm just going to trim this a little bit. That's a good place to trim it. And right. I got to hand it to people that make videos. It's a stressful thing to try to do. All right, so now we've got that. Make sure that that fits on there. Yay. And then the other thing that's convenient with this is the mesh that I found. Normally Thinset and mesh, you're using that real thick white mesh. And this I got at Home Depot. Don't even remember what I paid for, but it's over in the building materials. And this is the mesh I use, and it works so well for little things. So I'm going to take it and fold it in half because I'm going to make 2 copies of it. Take that off. And now I'm going to cut this out. I would have music in the background, but since this is like my first video, I'd hate for it to all just be music and not anything that you can hear of me. So I hope this works. Okay, so we got your cardboard, got 2 copies of the, and I already mixed up the Thinset, so I've got that sitting over here doing its little thing for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take some Thinset and put it right on that cardboard and spread it to the edge. And this is a thin coat. Don't put a lot because it does not need to be globby. And globby just makes it heavier. We're going for lightweight. Okay, so take that off. Scrape your little thing. And then take that mesh and put right on there. Now you don't need any more Thinset. You're just going to embed it right in there. Look how pretty that is. Smooth. Don't worry about any thing hanging over because we can trim that. I might want to center it a little bit more. So this is going to be a real thin coat like that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look how smooth that is. All right, so set that down and let that rest for a little bit, because then we're going to turn it over and do the other side. All right, so these are the ones that I'm going to do, the little Katrina sugar skull, and you'll see we're going to add the ball chain around it once we get the aluminum on there. So I'm going to take some ball chain, figure out how much I'm going to need. You can just eyeball it because it doesn't, you can always trim it. But it's better to be too short than too long, because if you have to trim a big old hunk of it off, then, you know, you stand a chance of ruining what you're mosaicing. So, all All right. So there's the piece I'm going to use. So now I'm gonna rush this a little bit. So now I'm going to turn this over on the other side and just lightly lay it on my fingers. It's a very thin coat of Thinset on the other side, so it's not like it's going to smear all over. Put a smear on this side. Like a little. And do the same thing with the other piece of mesh. Now this video is just for you guys. I don't know if I should do videos and teach techniques and stuff, but let's see how this goes. You guys tell me what you think of this, how I can improve it, because getting that camera to point at my work was really rough. Okay, so now this is the side that you had your fingers on. If you want to, you can give it one more smooth, but no more Thinset. You don't need more Thinset. Now set it down. Wipe my hand, because I should be wearing gloves. We all know that. The hell's wrong with you, Phyllis? Dang. She don't listen. All right. So now we're going to just take a little bit of the Thinset with our thing, and we're going to put a little bit around the edges. If you're a klutz, you can go get a little sandwich bag and put some in and cut the corner and give yourself a little piping tube. But at this point, it's okay to just do it. There's plenty of time to clean it up. And do this all the way to the edge, because this is also what your ball chain is going to stick into. Okay. And now I'm going to take the little aluminum, set it on there. That looks good. If you've got a big squishy in here, you can just spread it around. It's all going to be mosaiced in there anyway, so that doesn't matter. And I'm going to take the ball chain. I'm going to start right over here. I've already sort of measured this, so I should be pretty confident of how long it is. Watch me be totally off. Nope. Look at that. How perfect is that? And then just... Oh, I forgot you were there, you guys. And then just touch it just the slightest bit. Now tomorrow you can trim around if you've got like little scragglies, but that's it. That's it, guys. And tomorrow it'll be a hard little thing like this. Now if I gave you also some little tiny ball chain, if you look at that, the tiny ball chain, is send in some of that too. Tomorrow, after it's dry, you can take some diluted white glue and just paint it around there and put that on. And when you grout it and wipe it off, it will just be as cute as can be right around there, in addition to the larger ball chain. So that looks really cute. And we're ready to go. So this is the one that I'm going to do first. I really want to see what you guys come up with. Who's going to make what? Here, let me get off of here and show you me. Hey, so the longer I'm home, the more homeless I look. So let's try it. Let's see what we're doing. So make something and get back and yay. Okay, bye.